Hello everyone, this is Scott C. Waring of UFOSightingsDaily.com. I found a machete on Mars. Yeah, that's right, a machete on Mars. Check this out. Okay, so a machete, looks like these weapons right here. You see all these different sheaths and weapons here that are all different kinds of machetes. Well, that's what I found here on Mars, and I colorized the photo a little bit so you can see it for yourself much easier. It does take time for your eyes to adjust to the black and white. That's why they use black and white. In psychology, they say it's very difficult for the human eyes to perceive high details in black and white. But for me, I've adjusted over the years and I became very adapted to it. So I'm just trying to make you more aware of what's there, and it's absolutely mind-blowing. You see the handle here, you see the sheath in green, I colored it in green, and you see the tip of the sword of the knife, the machete, right here sticking out. Now I know it's strange, it really is strange. Here is the raw image. This is the NASA Jet Propulsion Laboratory right here. Don't show their icon up here or they will arrest you and throw you in jail, they say. Yeah, right, who cares? And this is the photo itself, and it's pretty amazing right here. You see right down here is where the sword is, okay? Do you see that right here? It's a little hard to see. This is what we're looking at, and it's right here. Here is another picture of it to make it a little easier to see, I guess. And you see here's a larger version, and there it is circled. If that helps a little bit. Here is the non-colored, absolutely untouched, original. I did not alter anything, not the light, not anything. You see that there is a handle here. There is a sword tip here. There is a flaming edge of this sheath, which is really badass right here. And it's on the right side of the sheath too, because you don't want it in the front because you could bump into something, but in the back behind you, you won't bump into anything, and that's where you put the more decorative part of the sheath, which is the correct location, which is mind-blowing to me if you think about it. And look at this. Do you see this sheath? Between here and here is something really strange. This looks like animal skins that have been sewn together. Does this look like animal skins that have been sewn together to make a sheath? It really does. It looks like it has been. Now, the fact is, these are no longer animal skins, and this is no longer a sword itself as much as it's been either coated with some kind of stone coating, perhaps from the sun when there was a solar explosion, because NASA did say there was a solar explosion that helped strip the water and oceans from the Mars planet surface. Maybe this is material from the sun that's coated everything on the surface of Mars, and it's coated this sheath and this sword. You can see this handle just sticking out. It's absolutely amazing to me. Let me show you this again so you can see it close up. There you go. There you are. You can see the handle here, the sheath, and the end of the sword sticking out. Oh man, it's so freaking cool. Look at this. It's like a flaming edge in the back of the sheath. See this? It comes all the way down. It's like it's meant to look like fire, saying this guy has a ferocious, dangerous weapon here. Pretty cool, isn't it? Okay. And I just put it on my website. If you ever go to UFOSightingsDaily.com, that's my dog in the background. She likes to answer the phone and the door, apparently. UFO Sightings Daily. This is my website, and that's me over here. For Instagram. But I post all kinds of stuff for Instagram, not just UFO stuff. I like everything. And here is the post that I just made. If you're interested in these kind of things and strange, unusual things that are actual 100% proof on Mars, you should visit my website, because I have a lot of amazing things on my website. Things you just might start believing or change the way you see the world. Now these photos were taken by the Mars rover. So this is 100% indisputable evidence that it came from the NASA Curiosity rover. This is indisputable evidence for, I can't even say it, man. I haven't even had my coffee this morning. I've been awake like half an hour. I just woke up. Then I found this. I couldn't believe it. And This is indisputable evidence that aliens were once on Mars, that there was an ancient civilization, and that these beings were intelligent enough to make weapons and many other things before they were wiped out by maybe a solar explosion that coated everything on the planet and stripped the water, and maybe what little oxygen is there is gone. But who knows? Life doesn't always need oxygen to survive. There's a lot of things floating in space, like those little micro bears with 6 legs, microbes. Man, they could stay in a frozen stasis for an unknown amount of years, and they're resistant to radioactive particles and things. And on the space station, they also discovered, the Russians reported that they found giant plankton growing on the space station solar panels. Now, if you Google it, you might find it, you might not. Maybe they deleted it off the internet, but it was very popular for a few weeks about 1 year ago. So it's mind-blowing that life can grow in space. So there could be things like space whales, space things, who knows. Whatever you can imagine can probably exist out there in some way, shape, or form. We're carbon-based animals. But what makes you think that every animal is going to be carbon-based? So there could be other base chemicals that can grow to become something quite intelligent, quite remarkable, especially since Earth is only 4.5 billion years, but they say the universe is 13 billion years. So we're far behind a lot of other planets out there. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll make more for you very soon. I'm going to get me a cup of coffee so I stop slurring my words. I'm sorry, guys. I just woke up, found this, and had to make a video to report it to you because I didn't want you to miss out. Okay, see you later. Please thumbs up and subscribe.